Greetings, Cancer. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will pull a rune and get a tarot card and another rune for clarity, all for each position for each part of your divinely guided rune reading here this week. Okay, Cancer, and at the very end, we will get a card of clarity from a Soul's Journey Oracle deck, kind of tying a nice, neat ribbon on everything. And I do hope to earn your subscription here today, as I am very close to being able to dedicate my more time and energy into holding space for you here. So I thank you for that consideration. Moving forward without me yammering, here is the rune for the energetic passes in Gebo. Gebo is that irreversible rune of stability, of divine reciprocity. Gift is the meaning of Gebo. That literally means gift. So you could have received a gift, being blessed with gift, challenged or blessed with aspects of giving and receiving, being able to receive and give with gratitude. Always remember when you are given something and always forget when you gave. Things like that. Blessings or challenges thereof. Please take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Eight of Swords reverse is like that, knowing that you don't have those limits. There's like none of those limits around you. Maybe reviewing before you move forward. So with that, is the rune of clarity is that vector of victory with the God Tears rune and Tiwaz. This is showing up for yourself and for others, that divine reciprocity and that divine sense of balance with what is right, what is just, what is true, what is good in the world. This is very much that Libra kind of energy with the scales of justice, right? With what is right, what is just, what is true. So sticking up for others, sticking up for yourself, that due diligence, that dedication works, showing up for yourself daily, that like practice work, right? Your disciplined work, whatever that is. In your now is the rune of Iwas, the yew tree, Y-E-W rune. And that's a very flexible, very durable, very strong, very patient energy with this rune. So blessings or challenges with that, needing to be flexible and weather the storm, and being able to balance out like how we receive information and how it's applied, like how we receive the wind and how we flex with it, right? And that balance of head and heart energy, receiving that information and applying it. The Devil card reverse comes out for clarity in this, so not really wanting to take any chances, not really wanting to venture out into the unknown and throw caution to the wind or be the adversary kind of energy there as far as anything new, I would say, goes. But this is being very thorough with being very strong and with your Rizas here, divinely guided and very grounded energy, being thorough with that flexibility and not being like dissuaded off of your path here. So building, destroying, or protecting whatever aspects of that hammer rune here in Therizas is, with Thor's energy with that hammer Mjolnir, right? Very thorough strike. It cannot be stopped, right? It can be building and destroying and protecting. So blessings or challenges with any of those energies thereof. And in your near future is the rune of Pertho Cancer. This is an energetic investment of whatever it is that you know how it starts. You kind of have a good idea how it will end, but you want it towards its best possible outcome. Right? It could still go either way, but Divine's saying, take that energetic leap. I got you. Jump across that gap. It's not as big as it seems. And this is also coming out with that energy that you invested in with a shifted perspective, therefore being initiated. So you've been initiated through this process, or maybe you're going into another initiation sort of a process here in your near future. Regardless, take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, but this is an energetic leap. This is jumping into unknown, a gamble, like a pregnancy or a board game or a friendly competition, or just anything that you have an energetic investment in, right? This is clarified with the Four of Wands reversed here, Cancer, and this is about reviewing how we're showing up and how we're manifesting, how we're nurturing one another, right? So it looks like throwing yourself into a review period of that and how you're showing up in divinely guided and healthy ways with Urus. How are you building momentum? How are you moving forward with that? And each step that you move forward with that downward hill momentum, as you gain that speed, like a large beast, like the ox here, ox rune, moving forward. Ever see a large beast running down a hill? It's very hard to stop it, right? So every step forward needs to be that much more grounded and healthy and divinely guided and so on. So not just what you eat or drink here, Cancer, but the energies that you surround yourself with. What are your self-thoughts? What are your self-talks? What are you listening to? What are you watching? Who do you surround yourself with? What do they do in their spare time? You know, that all rubs off on you. So this looks like throwing yourself into a healthier perspective, a healthier shift in perspective, and reviewing and how you're showing up for yourself and for others. This full moon energy is having relationship focus on everybody. So, and it's everybody in different ways though too. And for you, Cancer, this looks like a review of how you are showing up in this energetic investment that you've either taken or that you will be guiding yourself into. Okay, so what's your influence for the now? Clarity in the rune of Dagas. Dagas is that balance point of between night and day and night. That Dagas literally means dawn or day. So that sort of divine transmutation kind of energy where you kind of have that infinite amount of clarity where time seems to stand still with the hourglass tipped on its side. And like a butterfly out of its chrysalis, you'll never be the same again at this transformation that you're in. This is being able to be that center point of those energies where you're that balance and able to transmute and have that clarity in the moment. So blessings or challenges with this, but this is showing up in your influence, looking for that clarity. Okay, so this is beautiful here for your rune of, card of clarity. Here's the Three of Pentacles reversed though. So not really that time to invest in a new project with others or collaborative effort with others maybe, or challenged with a collaborative effort. But this also clarifies with the God Ing's rune of Ingwas. This is the fertility rune of successfully planting the seed into fertile soil. Is irreversible as well. Both of these runes are irreversible. So looking for that stability and that clarity, the very present moment, and influence with maybe that lack of participation, but still like that inner stability, but also knowing that now is a very fertile time. So yeah, you don't want to take really any chances here. You got that devil card energy reverse here anyway. That flexibility, stability, right? The thorough work. Okay, divine masculine healing here with the God Ing's rune Ingwas. But this also a reminder that we have both divine masculine and feminine energy within all of us here, Cancer. But the God Ing's rune Ingwas here, though, this is that like ego healing work, how we're maybe relating with others, a chance to review how we are cooperating with others, having that clarity and that dialogue with that collaborative energy, being thorough. Yeah. Let's see what's your advice for right now? Othala, this is working on your amor, that stability, right? This is, again, those lines going like that at the bottom of the rune. Very stability driven type of energy. So your stability kind of focused here anyway, Cancer. But this is with the Othala rune is how you're going to build that stable structure, working on that foundational work, that grounding energy, that stability energy, right? Patching foundations, of how you're going to build your legacy. What foundation are you going to have for future generations to build off of? Is it transitory or is it perpetual? Is it healthy or is it not healthy? All right, so get into working on aspects of that legacy work. All right, this again is a culturally misappropriated rune. This is not about racial purity. Okay. 10 of Cups, I almost said reverse. 10 of Cups, get into your emotional fulfillment. Yeah, this is beautiful. When Othala shows up and your whole clan shows up with the 10 of Cups here, right? This is beautiful, Cancer. This is following that, like, what is going to be lasting in that emotional fulfillment for you, for your clan, right? That's beautiful. A lot of abundant energy here. This is that stability, manas here, of that sense of identity, self-worth, where you stand with the world's identity, labels, thoughts, beliefs, standards, practices, outcomes, being able to change your mind. Manas is thinking, what goes around comes around. So looking at aspects of like attachments to beliefs, standards, and all that. Are sun labels even necessary, worthy or not? Again, this is in your advice. So working on that very grounding energy of that working on your stability, honestly, your emotional fulfillment with your clan. This is beautiful aspects of all of that tied in together. Let's see what your outcome is. Beautiful Fehu, the rune of kettle and abundance. So when I say abundance and kettle, so I think this is more that emotional fulfillment type of abundance here. For you, Cancer, this is Fehu, the rune of cattle. The more cattle you have, the more abundant you were thought to have been, right? But also this is the more cattle, the more responsibilities you have, the more distractions you have. But when it's in your outcome position, this is you grounded, right? Divinely guided and grounded, calling in more avenues or multiple sources of abundance down to you, like that I attract, I don't chase kind of stuff. And I think when you're in these aspects of healthy legacy work and like how you're building this moving forward, this is like an energetic investment. You're investing that abundance, that like emotional abundance, in healthy ways. Chance to review that. Okay, so but in your outcome here for this week, this is beautiful, like aspects of abundance, so your enhanced sense of healthier aspects of your relationship with abundance. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Empress reversed clarifies here, and this is about now's not the time to like build or begin and nurture new things, not the new things. Like, it's very present energy. It's just like a chance to review of how you're already handling and nurturing what you've begun now, right? Interestingly enough, both of these cards, the Empress and the Four of Wands, both have Berkana on them, the Birch Goddess's rune, a familial style type of nurturing and beginnings of how are you showing up and nurturing each other. Just putting that out there. Take that how it resonates, leave what doesn't. This is double clarified here with Fehu and Abundance, though. This is definitely a chance to review aspects of how you're investing this abundance. I think you are making that investment here in the near future, because you've shown up, you've done the legacy work, you've done the foundational repair work of your life. Right? The best thing you can do for others is work on yourself. The best thing they can do for you is work on themselves. Beautiful, beautiful reading here, Cancer. I love this here for you. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates for you. We're going to get the Soul's Journey Oracle card of clarity now for this to close it off. So Divine, please show us clearly what does Cancer need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune Reading? What one card of clarity does Cancer need to see for this week's Divinely Guided Rune Reading? Oh, beautiful full moon energy. Everybody's got relationships on the mind in some way or another, in some dynamic or another. It's not necessarily romantic. Thank you, Divine. This says perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. That's beautiful. We are going to read more about this card here, Cancer. So here we go. Again, at the bottom it says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Cancer, as a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might have first thought. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen, we must make it happen. It is natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. Cancer, we are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. Now is the time to make the proper changes and take risks and do things that you never thought you could before. Your soul must learn and become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for and engage in activities you have always wanted to try but were afraid you would fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something that it could not accomplish. You have the strength and the fortitude, and you are capable of this greatness. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.